Hello everyone, welcome to yet another video of Engineering Economics and Cost Analysis. In today's video, we will be discussing about the nature of economics. So in the last video, we have seen about the scope of economics. So scope of economics, we know that economics is of macro level and micro level. So let's have a short differentiate between microeconomics and macroeconomics. So the very first difference is that microeconomics studies the economic behavior of the individual entities such as individuals, households, firms, industry, etc. But whereas macroeconomics, it studies the economy as a whole. Microeconomics explains the interrelationships between economic units like consumers, commodities, firms, industries and markets. Whereas macroeconomics explains about the total national income. Since it is concerned about a whole country or a state, it always specifies the income or the demand, supply and all for a whole country or a whole state. And also it deals with general price level, total employment rate, etc. Microeconomics analyze the conditions for efficiency in consumption and production. But whereas macroeconomics, it analyzes the fluctuations and trends in the overall economic activity in a country. Also, it analyzes the various fluctuations and trends between the countries and in the world. Microeconomic theory describes product pricing, which explains the theories of demand, production and cost. Factor pricings, which explains concepts of wages, rents, interest, profits. So it is all about the theory of economic welfare. Macroeconomic theory describes the theory of income and employment in order to explain the economic-wide consumption and investments, the theory of general price level and inflation, the theories of economic growth and the macro theory of distribution. So the basic reason behind the basic understanding behind microeconomics is that it helps a great deal in individual decision making, that is managerial decision making. But macroeconomics study is very vital in the formation and implementation of economic policies by government. Microeconomic analysis helps in addressing the problems related to quantity to be produced. So it deals about the demand and supply concepts. Whereas macroeconomics, it analyzes the study of national income or a country's income, expenditure, savings, etc. So we'll see the nature of economics. Why we have discussed about the difference between micro and macro is that if we have a good idea about microeconomics, then it will be easy for us to understand engineering economics. If you are very thorough with macroeconomics, then it is easy for you to understand the nature of an economics. Since economics and engineering economics are far different, we need to have a good differentiation between micro and macro economics as well. So let's see the nature of economics. So economics is a science because it creates an effort to find relationship between the cause and effect and produces some measurable results. And economics is a social science since it deals with the behavior of or the study of human beings. Economics is also termed as an art because it requires human imaginations for practical application of scientific laws, principle and all. And it is a positive science because it deals with what is and not what to do. It is normative because it involves value judgments. It deals with what ought to be. So in general, this is the short clip of nature and scope of economics. So in the nature is that economics is both science and art, and it is both positive and normative. And also the scope is that it is both micro and macroeconomics. Hope in today's video we have a clear differentiation between what is microeconomics and macroeconomics, which gives a clear picture about the scope of economics. And also dealing with the nature of economics, we have seen